All right, the channel's reached 700 subscribers. I think that's due in large part to Just Our Luck Gaming. Some of the attention I'm getting from that channel just for being a friend. But, and really, if you haven't seen their content, I recommend you check them out because their content is a lot more entertaining than mine is. Anyway, I wanted to do a 700 subscriber reveal, and this is covering the guns of Scum. And this is the Krueger 22 pistol, except that it's made by a company called Ruger. I think it was called Sturm and Ruger originally. Anyway, this 22 pistol, or variations of it, has been in production for a long time, just decades, ever since I was a teenager at least. And this is one of the more modern versions. This is the tactical 2245. so it has a grip like a 1911 Colt 1911 45 pistol, which is a really good grip angle I've found. When I've used that grip angle in airsoft, I pull off like single magic shots on people. Like, it's the grip angle for me, it's like an extension of your arm, and all you have to do is just kind of point at what you want to hit and pull the trigger, and you land a shot. And I've just been totally dumbfounded by some of the shots I've made with that grip angle. A Glock, on the other hand, I find it very hard to line up the sights comfortably. Like, I have to actually push the front sight downwards in order to line up the sights, and I can actually feel myself extending my wrist on the top just to line up those sights. It doesn't feel comfortable at all. Anyway, so this uses a 10-round magazine, and you can see that these bullets it uses, 22 long rifle, they're really small, and it has a like a button here to help you load it. This piece right here at the top is called the follower. This helps you lower the follower. But 10 rounds, it's not that hard to load 10 rounds. You start getting a magazine to 30 rounds and it gets more difficult. So for a long time, 22 pistols that were automatic like this one, that is, in a pistol, automatic means that every time you pull the trigger, it fires one shot. In a rifle, usually automatic means that it can fire a continuous stream of bullets when you pull the trigger. Whereas with rifle, usually semi-automatic means that with each shot you fire one bullet. Anyway, for a long time, 22 automatic pistols usually had a capacity of about 10 rounds. Because of the rimmed nature of the 22 long rifle bullet, you start getting unreliability. Well, advances have been made, and you started to see some that were 12, 13, even 15 rounds recently. And now you're starting to see some that are 20 rounds, 25 rounds, and another one called the CP33 is 33 rounds. And then some of those magazines will have extenders so that the capacity will be even larger than that. Now this one has rails on the bottom and on the top to add accessories easily. And then it also has a threaded barrel, so you can add a suppressor I personally don't have a suppressor because we have to pay, you have to go through a long wait, lots of paperwork, and then, or some paperwork anyway, and then pay a $200 tax to, and then there's the cost of the suppressor itself, and it's just, I don't know, it's an expense I haven't really been able to justify, and I don't really appreciate the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms infringing on my Second Amendment rights, which they're really human rights that are just affirmed by the Second Amendment. Yeah, whereas America in its early days got upset because our tea was being taxed. Nowadays, our government thinks that it can just invent taxes out of thin air and oppress us with those, steal from us by coercion. So, so this firearm, unlike a lot of automatics, it doesn't have a slide that slides back and forth. It has a plunger that's in some manner attached to the bolt. And all of that works back and forth inside of kind of like a tube-like housing. Let's see. It has some adjustable sights. And then if I flip this over, I've got a piece of tape on there covering the serial number. And then here you've got your safety. And then this might be to drop the slide, drop the plunger, the bolt. Now, this is the Mark IV version. The Mark III and previous versions were kind of a pain in the neck to clean. This one hinges right here, and then this whole bottom piece swivels away, and it makes it a lot easier to clean. So even though I had the tactical version in the Mark III, I think it was, possibly Mark II 2245, I wanted to get this one because it's so much easier to clean. So anyway, 22 long rifle ammo should be pretty common, even in Scum, I would think. And this pistol should be pretty popular in Scum, so it should be easy to find, and the ammo should be easy to find. But its effective range beyond 100 yards or 100 meters is not great. So it's good for popping puppets in the head, but at close range, but I'm not sure it's really good for much else in real life, although 22 long rifle has been known to puncture I think it's a half-inch pine board, I think. Maybe it's a full inch, I'm not sure. I'd have to go back and look at the video, but it's been known to reliably puncture a solid pine board at 300 meters. So it's nothing you would want to get hit by, but you know, it might take a while for the target to bleed out if you don't hit them in like the head or the heart. So anyway, so this is my reveal video for 700 subscribers, and I'll thank anyone who's taking the time to watch. I don't put a whole lot of effort into my videos, and I recognize that. And so, you know, you're not getting the best content if you're watching my channel. I admit that. And that's just because I don't want to put the effort into it. I tried taking a lot of time to edit videos in the early days, and there at the beginning I wasn't getting the return for my effort that I wanted, so I just made the conscious decision not to put a lot of effort into editing. But that's just me. I really appreciate the effort that goes into videos made by Just Our Luck Gaming, and I really enjoyed Fooster's Scum videos. So when someone makes the effort and turns out a really nice product, I can appreciate it because I know how much time it takes and how much effort and the technical difficulties you can run into. So anyway, so thanks for watching, and I'll just go on doing what I've been doing.